Welcome to Module 1 of the IATF 16949 training. In this module, we will explore what IATF 16949 is, why it is important for the automotive industry, and how it helps organizations achieve high standards of quality and customer satisfaction. This standard is used worldwide and is the foundation for quality excellence in automotive manufacturing. IATF 16949 is a globally recognized quality management system, standard designed specifically for the automotive industry. It outlines the requirements companies must meet to ensure consistent quality in the production of automotive parts. Built on ISO 9001, it adds extra requirements for defect prevention, waste reduction, and continuous improvement. For example, car makers like Maruti Suzuki need every screw and part to meet strict quality. That's why they require their suppliers to be IATF 16949 certified, to maintain a high level of trust and performance across the supply chain. Let's now understand the history of IATF 16949. In the early 1990s, every major car manufacturer had its own quality standard. For example, the Big Three in the US had QS 9000, Germany had VDA 6.1, Italy had AVSQ, and France had EAQF. This created confusion and inefficiency for suppliers who had to meet different requirements for each customer. To solve this, ISO/TS 16949 was introduced in 1999 as a unified standard developed by the International Automotive Task Force in collaboration with ISO. It went through revisions in 2002 and 2009 to align with ISO 9001. Finally, in 2009-2016, IATF 16949 replaced ISO/TS 16949. It became an independent standard, but still required ISO 9001:2015 as its base. Now IATF owns the standard and ensures it meets the unique needs of the global automotive industry. Example: imagine a supplier working with Ford, GM, and Volkswagen. Each brand had different rules. That was a nightmare. IATF 16949 solved this by unifying those rules into one global standard. English speaker note: the main purpose of IATF 16949 is to build a strong and effective quality management system in the automotive industry. It focuses on continuous improvement, defect prevention, and reduction of variation and waste across the supply chain. Its key goals include: 1. Customer satisfaction, delivering consistently high-quality products that meet expectations. 2. Defect prevention, identifying and eliminating possible issues early in the product life cycle. 3. Variation reduction, minimizing process inconsistencies for more reliable results. 4. Waste reduction, removing unnecessary steps, rework, scrap, or excess inventory. 5. Continuous improvement, creating a mindset of constant progress in product and process quality. 6. Common methodologies, providing a shared language and structure for global suppliers to reduce the need for multiple standards. Example: think about airbags in a car. If an airbag fails or deploys incorrectly, it can cause serious harm. IATF 16949 ensures that every material and process used to make that airbag from fabric supplier to final assembly is controlled and meets strict safety and quality requirements. Implementing IATF 16949 brings many advantages for organizations involved in the automotive supply chain. It helps improve product and process quality by following a structured system that reduces defects and improves efficiency. It leads to enhanced customer satisfaction, as companies can deliver high-quality products on time, meeting or exceeding customer expectations. There's also increased efficiency and less waste, as processes are optimized and rework is reduced. With IATF certification, companies gain global recognition and a competitive edge, opening new business opportunities with major car manufacturers. It also helps in building better supplier relationships through clear expectations and a common quality framework. Another big benefit is the reduction of customer-specific audits, as IATF covers many global customer needs. Organizations also experience better risk management by identifying and controlling risks early in the production process. It improves the company's image and reputation and ensures legal and regulatory compliance. Example: a small fastener manufacturer in India can become a global supplier to companies like Hyundai only because they have IATF certification, proving they meet global quality standards. IATF 16949 is mainly for companies that manufacture automotive production parts, service parts, or accessory parts. Let's break it down. OEMs, original equipment manufacturers, like car companies, may not always need certification for themselves, but they almost always require their suppliers to be certified to IATF 16949. Tier 1 suppliers, who supply directly to OEMs like seat, engine, or brake manufacturers, must usually be IATF certified. Tier 2 suppliers, who supply to Tier 1 companies like fasteners or plastic parts makers, are now increasingly required to comply with IATF standards or show that they follow its principles. Tier 3 and beyond, even raw material or tool suppliers, may need to follow IATF if their work affects the final automotive product. Companies involved in heat treatment, plating, painting, or any value-added process that affects part quality must comply with IATF. But IATF is not for companies making only aftermarket parts, unless required by a customer. Car dealerships or manufacturers who don't make parts for production. Example: Bosch, a Tier 1 supplier for Mercedes-Benz, needs IATF 16949 certification. A steel supplier to Bosch, a Tier 2 company, may also need to be certified to meet quality expectations. Although IATF 16949 is based on ISO 9001, it includes many additional specific requirements for the automotive sector. Think of ISO 9001 as a basic quality management framework, a house. IATF 16949 is like building a specialized garage on top of that house with advanced tools and safety measures for the automotive world. Let's look at key differences. Scope: ISO 9001 is generic and can be used by any industry. IATF 16949 is specific to automotive production and service parts only. Basis: ISO 9001 gives a basic QMS framework. IATF 16949 requires ISO 9001 compliance and adds more rules specific to automotive. Focus: both promote quality, customer satisfaction, and continuous improvement. But IATF goes further. It strongly emphasizes defect prevention, waste reduction, and variation control in manufacturing. Customer focus: ISO 9001 asks to understand customer needs generally. IATF demands a deeper understanding of customer-specific requirements, CSRS, especially from individual OEMs, like Toyota, Ford, etc. This slide compares ISO 9001 2015 with IATF 16949 2016 across 4 key features relevant to quality management, especially in the automotive industry. 1. Risk management. ISO 9001:2015 talks about general risk-based thinking, but IATF 16949:2016 goes deeper. It requires specific methods for risk analysis, like FMEA, failure mode and effects analysis, control plans, and contingency plans, which are important for automotive industries. 2. Product design and development. While ISO 9001:2015 has general requirements, IATF 16949:2016 includes detailed expectations such as APQP Advanced Product Quality Planning, PPAP Production Part Approval Process, manufacturing feasibility, design reviews, and addressing special characteristics. These help ensure robust product development in the automotive sector. 3. Supplier management. ISO has general requirements for control of externally provided products and services. In contrast, IATF has stringent requirements like supplier selection, development, monitoring, and performance management, along with ensuring suppliers follow all relevant requirements. 4. Manufacturing specifics. ISO's requirements here are limited. However, IATF has extensive expectations. From process control, equipment, tooling, maintenance, calibration, poka-yoke, error-proofing, ensuring consistent product quality. In short, IATF 16949 adds specific, detailed, and stricter requirements for the automotive industry beyond ISO 9001. This slide highlights the differences between ISO 9001:2015 and IATF 16949, 2016 regarding measurement and analysis auditing and certification body requirements. 1. Measurement and analysis. ISO 9001:2015 gives general requirements for monitoring, measurement, analysis, and evaluation. In contrast, IATF 16949:2016 goes deeper with specific requirements for statistical process control, SPC, measurement system analysis, MSA, and also includes internal audits as part of measurement. 2. Auditing. ISO requires internal audits and management reviews in general, but IATF is more prescriptive, meaning it defines what types of audits should be conducted, like manufacturing process audits, product audits, and QMS, Quality Management System audits. It also lays down specific requirements for auditor competence. 3. Certification body. For ISO 9001, certification can be done by any accredited body. For IATF 16949, certification can only be done by IATF-recognized certification bodies. In short, IATF 16949 is more detailed and stricter in how measurement, auditing, and certification should be carried out, specifically for the automotive industry. This slide shows a comparison example between ISO 9001 and IATF 16949. ISO 9001 says that organizations must determine the necessary resources to establish, maintain, and improve their quality management system, QMS. It talks about general planning for people, infrastructure, and other resources. IATF 16949 edition takes this further. It requires competent personnel, suitable infrastructure, good working environment, monitoring and measuring resources for process operations. Additionally, IATF specifically requires manufacturing process capability studies, measurement system analysis, MSA, and error-proofing poka-yoke devices on production lines. This makes IATF much stricter and specific than ISO, ensuring higher quality and risk reduction in automotive production. 1.3. Purpose of the standard. This slide explains why the IATF 16949 standard exists, its purpose. The first goal is to ensure consistent quality and continuous improvement in automotive products. It aims to reduce defects and waste in the supply chain. Another purpose is to increase customer satisfaction by meeting automotive-specific regulatory and safety needs. and it also focuses on improving supplier capabilities to reduce variations in the manufacturing process. Example: let's take the example of a wheel manufacturer. By following IATF 16949, they reduce wheel defects, which leads to better safety and fewer warranty claims for the car maker. So overall, better processes, better products, happier customers. 1.4. Key benefits of implementing IATF 16949. Now, let's talk about why organizations should implement IATF 16949, the key benefits. Improved product quality and reliability. This means fewer defects, better products. Enhanced process efficiency and reduced rework costs. Processes become smoother, and less money is wasted fixing mistakes. Access to global automotive markets. Many global car manufacturers require IATF 16949 certification. Better risk management. Helps companies handle risks better and meet customer-specific requirements. Increased customer trust and competitive advantage. Companies with this certification build more trust with customers and stand out from competitors. Example: a supplier becomes preferred by multiple car manufacturers after certification. This opens up more business opportunities and growth. 1.5. Who needs IATF 16949? OEMs, suppliers, etc. This slide explains who should implement IATF 16949. Original equipment manufacturers, OEMs, and Tier 1, 2, and 3 suppliers involved in the automotive supply chain must follow IATF 16949. It's also required for companies involved in design, development, production, and installation of automotive-related products. Any organization that wants to sell parts or services to automotive companies globally must also be certified. Example: even a small manufacturer making automotive seat belts for Tier 1, companies must have IATF 16949 certification to supply to the automotive market. 1.6. IATF versus ISO 9001. Key differences. This slide highlights the key differences between IATF 16949 and ISO 9001. IATF 16949 is based on ISO 9001, but adds automotive-specific requirements. It focuses more on defect prevention, risk management, and product safety. IATF includes customer-specific requirements from major automotive OEMs. It requires implementation of automotive core tools like APQP, PPAP, FMEA, MSA, SPC. Also, IATF has a more rigorous audit and certification process than ISO 9001. Example: ISO 9001 can be used by any industry, it's generic. But IATF 16949 is only for automotive suppliers who have to meet strict norms in the automotive industry.